Hello, and welcome to week 6 of ethical and professional conduct in behavior analysis. We will continue reviewing the guidelines for responsible conduct for behavior analysts through the BACB. This week, you will be reading and we will be reviewing guidelines 7 and 8. Guideline 7 is the behavior analyst's ethical responsibility to the field of behavior analysis. Recall that I think the second week of class we talked about one function of ethical guidelines or compliance codes is to ensure the survival of the organization. Well, this guideline states that it is our ethical responsibility to promote ABA. Specifically, Guideline 7 states that the behavior analyst has a responsibility to support the values of the field, to disseminate knowledge to the public, to be familiar with these guidelines, and to discourage misrepresentation by non-certified individuals. Similarly, Guideline 8 points out that behavior analysts have an ethical responsibility to bring to the attention and resolve ethical violations by colleagues. Now, I know this oftentimes is a very tricky situation and one where sometimes our moral beliefs and our ethical responsibilities could create a bit of a dilemma for us, as we talked about also in the second week of class. For a lot of people, morally, they believe that people should mind their own business and that people should be able to do whatever they want to do. As Bailey and Birch argue in their chapter concerning Guideline 8, how others conduct their lives is their own business unless it affects your life. And it becomes our business by virtue of the fact that an unethical colleague can damage not only their reputation, but damage the reputation of behavior analysis and by association damage your reputation. So therefore, we do have a responsibility to bring to the attention and to resolve ethical violations by colleagues. All right, so this week, read chapters 12 and 13 of Bailey and Birch. Read guidelines 7 and 8 of the BACB guidelines for responsible conduct. And the assignment's a little different this week. As you read through the guidelines, you'll see that Guideline 7.02, Disseminating Behavior Analysis, states that a responsibility of behavior analysts is to help educate the general public about the profession. So, your assignment this week is, in the discussion forum, state how you have disseminated information about ABA. And by the way, Bailey and Birch give some examples in chapter 13 around how people might do this. But I want you in the discussion forum to state how you have disseminated information about behavior analysis, or how you could, after thinking about it, given your current position. Additionally, I want you to comment on at least one other student's posting. So that could be, oh yeah, I've seen that and that's a great idea and I could do that in my position and here's how I would do it. Or, yeah, here's another way that I have dealt with, or I suggest you could disseminate information about BCBA under these conditions, or something where you disagree with what someone else is saying. So tell me how you either have or opportunities that you could have for disseminating behavior analysis. Again, I know this is something that oftentimes we don't think about, but it is clearly, as these two guidelines, 7 and 8, show us, it is clearly our responsibility. And of how to disseminate information about ABA, and comment on at least one other student's postings in the discussion forum. All right, have fun with that, and I will have a good week, and I will talk to you next week.